Hey, Woman Without Limits. If you didn't watch last week with Apostle EC, you better just get on there fast before you get onto this one. Because, man, the story is absolutely powerful. It's amazing. This is Woman Without Limits.
Anyway, yeah, man. Sitting with the one I thought was the one. Somehow that whole conversation, my whole spirit, he's getting calls and he's saying, yes, so my people will be there at 6. No, your people would. I said, my people
now.
Your people.
Hi.
So I said to
and
him,
you're thinking my people shall be your people.
What is this? So I said, this my people, your people. I said, sounding like introduction, wedding plans. I was like, what is going on? Are you getting married? Hey, this our brother started shouting, what do you mean by my getting married? You just got into Nigeria? You asking me for getting married? I said, it's not that serious.
No.
It's a simple yes or no.
Yes.
And besides, it's not like we're in a relationship of any sort. Even though in my mind, Sha has seen our wedding day.
Yes, now.
So that's how it was like, look, I just looked at it. I said, Holy Spirit, this is what you wanted me to see.
It is well.
So I said, please, I'm going home.
Yes.
I got home. As soon as I got home, I ran to my mother. I fell on her. I was crying. I was really crying. My mother said, what is it? What happened? What happened? My darling, it's okay. What happened? I said, Mommy, who is getting married? I told her the guy's name. She was like, I said, Mommy, what is it now? She said, have I not told you before that's not your husband? How that one you've been liking him? Did I not tell you? I said, Mommy, I beg, please leave me. You are not your prophets. I'll be telling you things, please. She said, I've told you that's not your husband. I said, Mommy, but I love. She said, I beg, forget love. I beg you go forget them tomorrow. And I said, okay, Mommy. She now said, see, I beg. She took her phone, she dialed somebody. She said, talk to Bobby. I said, who is Bobby? She said, that guy now, that one you met at the wedding. I said, which guy? Look, in my mind.
It had the rest.
She said, the one you gave my number, he called now, we talked. I like him. Talk to him. I was like, Mommy, how could you? She said, my friend talked to him. That's how she gave me phone. No? I was like, hello. He was like, hey, hi. I was like, what is this? Lady Bishop. This is how I talked to this Uncle Bobby. And I now started telling him how somebody has broken my heart. He said, it's okay, don't worry, you'll be fine. I'm here.
Yes.
I said, please, I beg, who are you?
Yeah, who are you to be here? Yeah.
By the time my mother left the next day for Benin, I told her, I said, please, Mommy, that guy, don't give him my number. She said, hey, so what should I do now? I said, Mommy, I beg, I don't like him.
Don't give me,
please, I beg.
Don't give him my number.
No, I don't talk to him. I was like somebody that was at party. I even saw him dancing. I was like, me, I've done crusades. I have, I said, Mommy, God forbid.
Yes.
My mother went to Benin. Apparently, this Bobby kept calling her. So one day my mother called me like 3 days later. She said, Isi, please, let me give him your number. Before your father will think I have one small boyfriend that is calling me every day. She said, he's calling me every day, asking me, how are you? So what's going on? Do you people need anything? So I said, okay, give him my number. Lady Bishop, she did not just give him my number. She gave him our house address. So by the time he was calling me, he was like, hello, this is Bobby. I'm in front of your house. I was like, what is going on? So I was like,
Bobby
please.
was not going to waste any time.
So I said, please don't come in. I'm going to come outside and meet you outside. So I went outside, sat in the car, and I was like, yes, what is it? And he said, okay, I realize you don't like me. He said, but...
he even said that?
Yes, he said, but I need you to know that I'm going to marry you. And I was like, you say what? He said, you're going to be my wife. He said... And he said, I'm going to marry you. I said, my blood was boiling. I said, you're going to do what?
Marry who?
Marry who? He said, yes. He said, from the moment I saw you walk into that wedding venue, I knew you were the one. He said, before I left, I prayed. I told God I wanted to meet my wife. And when you walked in, God said to me, that's the one. He said, and, from the things your mother has told me about you, he said, I went back to my journals. I looked at everything I wrote, down to the fact that my I wanted to marry a geologist. I wanted to marry somebody we could do oil and gas together and still do ministry together. He was like, every single thing that I told God, you meet it, you're beautiful, you're this. I was like, so I'm going to marry you. And he was just like very
cool
very
about
cool,
it.
confident.
Yeah, he has already dealt with God.
Yes. Me, I was the one shaking and shouting.
Eh.
So I was like, God forbid, it's not going to happen. Do I look like one of those Lagos girls that you think that just because you say marriage, I'm going to walk with you? Don't ever come. I walked out, the guy slammed the door, walked out. I was like, nonsense. Lady Bishop, this man.
Go look for your type.
Look, I was like, nonsense. Me that I've been cultivating myself in the Lord to marry a mighty man of God. Yes, with my dad. So, I mean, what are we talking about? So, Bobby did not let me rest. Though. Hi. This guy would call me like 10 times a day. And I remember I'll tell my friends in Ghana, I'm like, I don't even like his voice. I don't even like the way he talks. Yeah. I don't even like, can you imagine? He's just doing classes. Look at the things he's telling me. They're teaching him in church. Things I learned
when I was small.
By 7 months later, 7 months later, of talking to him like every day, but still saying, no, he can't be the one. I was preparing a sermon. I was going to preach that morning. And I heard the Lord say to me, are you ever going to ask me about Bobby? Because I never prayed about it. Never talked to him.
You were completely...
I was like, nah, he's just good enough friend for company, but can never be my husband, you know. And he was kind of like different for me, very rough around the edges, very like, you know, hustler. My husband made himself. He didn't come from the kind of background I came from, you know. So sometimes the way I'm very much like process, system, planning. He's like, no, just we'll go run and we'll find a way. You know. So I'm like, you know, so he could be my friend. He was my friend, but I was just like, no. And God said, are you ever going to ask me about Bobby? And I said, okay. Is he the one? And the Lord said to me, you get to choose. Do you like him? Do you want to marry him? And I said, I'm not sure, Lord. He was like, well, whatever you decide, know that I will go with you. I'm your God. I will always be with you. He said, and if your axe head ever falls into the water, I'll be there to bring it out. He said, the choice is yours. And after that moment, I was like, I'm going to marry this guy.
Are you serious?
You know, I thought of all the things that he was very responsible.
Yeah.
Very responsible. He took care of his whole family. He was very giving. Like while I was in school, even though I didn't need anything from him, he would say, okay, do you have this? Do you have that? Are you sorted? From Nigeria, he would buy things and send to me. I'm like, I don't need it. Like, I have everything. He's like, no. He's like, no, I'm going to be your husband. I have to take care of you. I'm like, you are not my husband. You will not be my husband. He's like, yeah, keep talking. You know, and all of that.
He would do it still.
Yes. Every month he would send me an allowance. I was like, I don't need your money. Like, they give me thousands of dollars to go to school. I don't want your money. He's like, no, but you're going to take it. He's like, because I'm going to be your husband. I have to start taking care of you. You know, and he was very kind, very present, you know, or anything that I needed to sort out, he wanted to sort it out for me. His love language is acts of service, you know, and then he would listen to my many, I like to talk, I like to process, just be on the phone and be listening to my many conversations, you know. I knew he didn't quite understand everything about my world, but he loved my world. He loved that I was a minister. He loved I was a pastor. He loved this woman who followed God. And he wanted to be part of that story. And he wanted to strengthen that story, you know. And I thought to myself,
wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I had grown to like him at that point.
So after 7 months, you said, okay.
Yeah.
So did you tell him, yes, fine?
Yeah, so I called him. I called him that morning and I said, hey, how you doing? He was like, oh, I'm on my way to church. And I was like, oh, okay, yeah. Just wanted to let you know that, yes, I'm going to marry. Okay, I'll marry you.
Wife.
He was like, sorry, what did you say? I said, yeah, I'll be your wife. I was like, let me call you back. Let me call you right back.
Yeah.
And he called me back like 10 minutes. I was like, sorry, what did you say? Like, what? I said, yeah.
Yeah.
And he was like, yes, like, Like, yes.
Like, yes.
So you.
Yeah.
I said, yeah.
Is it YES?
Yes, yeah. I was like, my God. He's panicking.
Yeah.
I was like, calm down. Yes. So he's like, okay, so when you come home for December, let's go see your parents. My parents, I was like, please, uncle, we're
Let's
not
walk.
even dated as far as I'm concerned. Like, he was like, but we'll be talking for 7 months. I was like, yeah, as my friend.
Yes.
So when I went home for Christmas, I got to meet his sisters. He came to my house. And mind you, from when I first met him till that time, we hadn't seen again physically. So those 7 months I was in Ghana.
Yeah.
So then I started getting to know him, and then I went back to Ghana, I came back again like that. And then 2 years after that, we're married.
And he's still Bobby. His name is Bobby.
His name is Bobby. Bobby Adolphus Igengba.
So what does Adolphus mean?
Do I even know? I don't even know what Adolphus means.
Okay.
It's an English
But
name.
Igengba is...
Yes, Igengba means where strong men are guarded.
Oh, wow.
Yes. Igengba.
Wow.
Yes.
And then your journey began.
Yes.
Now tell me about your marriage journey.
So when I realized that we're going to get married, I left Ghana and I went back to Nigeria.
Yeah.
And we got married. I think I was 26 when we got married, or 25.
Yeah.
Just getting
Turning to
26.
26. Yeah. Was it your age as well?
No, he was 6 years older than me.
Okay.
But the thing about him was he got matured faster, because he kind of like he trained himself through university.
Yeah.
He put himself through, like, he became matured very early in life.
He was very responsible.
Very responsible.
Yeah.
Oh my God, my husband is super responsible.
Wow.
If I must say so.
Wow.
Like, sometimes it's annoying because it's like everything has to be. He's, from the day the children vacate in school, he's paid the next term school fees. He's like,
wow.
From January, he's like, where are we going for summer? Where are we going for Christmas? Can we do this on time? Can we do that? Like, I've never had a day where it's a case of there's no light in my house, or there's no fuel in my car, or there's no car for me to drive.
He has done it all.
Everything.
Before time.
Oh, yes. My husband is super responsible.
Wow.
Super
That's
responsible.
amazing. I hope he's watching and just saying, I got a wife.
Yes.
Wow.
When it comes to stuff like that, I have nothing to worry about.
Really?
I don't even think about it. I don't think about it.
Yeah.
If I have to be in the car and buy fuel, it's strange to me.
Yeah.
I don't
Because
even
it's
know,
done.
Yes, I don't even know what the cost of fuel is in Nigeria. That's Bobby.
Bobby has done it all.
Oh, yes.
That one that you're saying now, call someone else.
No.
Now you're like, you could never exchange him for anything.
No. When people say things, some ladies are like, oh, my car, the mechanic. I was like, I have never spoken to a mechanic. I've never had to have that interaction. Oh, I'm looking for a driver. I've never had to look for a driver myself. Stuff like that, nothing.
That's amazing.
Oh, yes. So I had to fight for my kitchen because left to my husband, he will go, on Saturday, he will go and buy tomatoes in bulk, buy meat, buy this, buy that. I'm like, Bobby, you don't know what I need. You don't know how I need it. Can you let me do my thing myself?
At least leave the kitchen to me.
Yes. So that's my husband.
That's amazing. That must give you so much joy.
Yes, it does. And it has really helped me in ministry. It helped me. And in the times when I struggled, so after school, I worked with the oil and gas company full time. And after that, the company left Nigeria, British Gas. And then I had to go back and I'm looking for jobs. And my husband is like, why are you doing that? He's like, just do ministry. I'm like, no. He said, but I met you as a minister of the gospel. Why are you trying to work? He's like, I'll take care of you. And
that's like, amazing.
No, I need to do. I went to school, I studied. My brain is this. I have to, And he's like, you're just wasting your time. What is what you're doing?
Yeah.
Like, just ministry first. When
ministry.
You settle in ministry, you will see how God will, reward you and how you would be able to build your businesses.
Right.
I was like, no.
Yeah.
Then after like a year of trying, a church that I was now in Lagos, his church that I then started attending, I then become a leader in the church. They needed to hire a chief administrator. So there was a space and he was like, just go do it. So I went and I did it. And of course, the pay was nothing compared to what I really needed for my life.
Right.
And so he's like, you see, I will carry you. You will never lack anything.
Don't worry about,
Just do, And so that was basically how my marriage played into my ministry.